Shadowland. They've got fire, they've got style, they make chaos look worthwhile. Partners in crime, heartbeats aligned, together they're one of a kind. They're the couple that slays together, storming the world, it's now or never. Back to back, through thick and thin, in the game of life they always win. Blazing trails, leaving legends behind. Love so fierce, it's one of a kind. We're the couple that slays together. Oh.
Hey guys, welcome back to The Couple That Slays Together. I'm Brandon.
I'm Katie.
Hey Katie, how's it going today?
It's good. It's good. We have got some more unboxing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying the Halloween season for 2025?
I am. I always feel like I've got a lot more ambition than energy to get it all done with working and everything.
Yeah.
And I know that that's your sentiment as well.
Yeah.
A lot more ambition, but it's been fun. It's been, we've done a few Halloween-y things.
Yeah.
And tomorrow night we're going to be doing some trivia at a local spot here for us for the Scream movies.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun.
By this point, we'll probably have already done it, and it's been done by the time
Hopefully won it.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes, but I plan to dominate. There is another local that seems pretty confident, but
She's good.
I think I'm hoping between the two of us we can kick her butt. So
Either that or we last trivia we talked about teaming up with them. So
Yeah.
depending on how many people are there and how many teams they
Yeah.
need.
I've been checking out the attendance rate, and it looks like there might be some more people going to this one. But it makes sense because, Scream was kind of, for us 90s babies, it wasn't like Halloween and Friday the 13th.
We're 80s, baby.
Well, correct. Yes, we were born in the late 80s, but,
90s kids.
we grew up, yes, that's what I meant to say, 90s kids. But, Halloween and Friday the 13th, as much as I love those franchises, they started before we were born.
Yep.
So whereas Scream came out to theaters, as we were kind of, going to the movies. And
Yeah.
so.
As people like to say that Clown in the Cornfield is introductory, and if you're listening, I'm doing the quotes around it.
Yeah.
It's a horror kind of movie. For a lot of us, that was actually Scream.
Yeah, I'd agree.
For a lot of us millennials, Scream started it, and it got our interest peaked, and it got us into the other films that had already been out earlier for us.
Well, today, like Katie said before, we've got another fun unboxing video for you today. Today, we are going to be unboxing a slew of Terrifier merchandise. So we've got the Trick or Treat Studios, the Next Wave. They only did the original Art the Clown figurine, which we have here. The Trick or Treat Studios figures did. Now they've put out some more art figures and Sienna and a little pale girl. And we will also be taking a look at a couple of the Ben Cooper figures and the little kids trick-or-treating ones, and the ultimate NECA Terrifier figures. Katie, I don't know about you, but me especially, you know how much I love these NECA Ultimates. I have been waiting and waiting for years for them to make a NECA Terrifier figure, and not only did we get blessed with one so far, but we had got two before the Halloween season. So I was very ecstatic to see that. I remember I went to Kokomo Toys down the street and saw they had like a ton of NECA, the original Terrifier figures. And then all of a sudden, boom, the bloody version was out at Walmart literally days later. So,
I mean, as Art would say.
Yeah.
So
why don't we go ahead and begin? Now, I'll tell you a little story here first. These Ben Cooper figures, I kind of thought they were lame to begin with. I'm not going to lie. It's just little kids.
I know this is a different one, but this is the same Ben.
Yeah.
Ben Cooper.
Yep. So
Okay.
they're on. I want to say they're on wave 9 by now. Now, what really caught my eye with these, again, I was not interested in these at all. But I was at Horror Hound 2025 in the fall show this year. I was in line to get my Jigsaw mask signed by Tobin Bell himself, John Kramer, as we know, is Jigsaw. And a girl had the Saw one. Now I hadn't seen this. I didn't even know this existed. Again, I these were kind of an afterthought to me. I was like, okay, they're kind of cute, but I'm like, man, I don't really want to collect these.
Is it supposed to look like a little boy
Yes.
in the
So
costume?
they're supposed to be little kids, and they're dressed up like Saw. So the inspiration came, I think, I don't quote me on this, but if you can see behind us here, if you're looking, these Halloween 3 figures, they've got the little trick or treat bags in them. I don't have them in their hands; they're kind of hard to hold on to, but I believe that's where the inspiration started for these, and because these came after. But so anyway, I saw the Billy one, which is right here in my hand. I saw this one from Saw, and I just thought that this was the cutest little thing. I don't know why. I just thought it was such a cool little thing. They were having Tobin Bell sign it. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll pick up a couple. So far, I've only got 3 of them. Now, the completest in me doesn't have to have all these. Cue the wife saying, I thought she'd say thank God. But,
Well,
it's funny.
on just keeping up my joke of what Art would say.
Yeah.
If you are listening to us and not watching us, I am doing the Art the Clown, like, surprised, open mouth,
Yeah.
wide-eyed.
So I picked up a couple just that I thought were cool. There's a couple more that I really want the Jaws one. The Jaws one is so cute. It's got like a shark fin head, and he's got like the Jaws logo. I want the creature one. But, there are some that I don't really care for. Like, I don't necessarily need the Gremlins ones. I'm not a big Gremlins fan anyway. As much as I love the Trick or Treats film, like from 2007, the anthology film, I don't really think they did a good job on that one. It just looked kind of meh. So I'll probably get a couple here and there just as I see them, and I don't even really know where I'm going to put them. I might put them on just a random shelf, but
See, I don't know if what I don't know these at all, but I would say that the inspiration is like little kids trick or treating
and that's what they're supposed to be.
versus like another figure, like you were saying.
Right.
Like I to me, I don't see the other ones here yet, but I've got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one that's coming up next. It looks like it's more of a figure of a kid trick or treating,
Yeah.
not a figure of the
Right.
character.
That's exactly what they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a little nostalgic thing. I know my friend at work, Jay, he really wants the Frankenstein one because he dressed up like Frankenstein as a kid. So again, this isn't something I am dying for. I have to have, but I got a couple of these just because I thought they'd be cool to unbox and open. And the way that they're shaped, this is pre-box, but it looks like they're almost illustrated masks to where they look like the mask could take off, but like if you look under it, he can't. But I think the clothing is cloth. I'm gonna go ahead and just open the Billy one here. Let's go ahead and dive in. So just show the camera here, and then we'll do our product camera here. Take a look. All right, so that's inbox.
Now, while you're opening this, where did you find these at?
These you can find pretty much anywhere they have NECA figures. So like they've got like at our Walmart, I know they've got like a bunch of the Gremlins ones, and that's it so far. These ones I got at Target. They have them at your local Target. Now
they're pretty well in stock. They're not like a special wave or
Yep.
Yeah.
And I know the Toy Pit, they have a lot of the older waves. So like if you're in Indianapolis or around, you can get
or they're online.
Yep, you can get them online too.
Yeah.
You can get them.
Twitter
I know
does it online.
Yep, they just announced for New York Comic Con that there's going to be a Ninja Turtle wave. They've also got like a DC Superheroes wave. So they're not all horror per se. But
it's smart because you really are catering to like our age where we remember trick or treating as these characters.
Yeah. Now, just giving it a little feel here. Yes, so the mask is hard, but it looks like it's illustrated. But the outfit is definitely a cloth outfit.
Sparkly shoes again.
Yeah, he's got the sparkly shoes. Actually, no, they're not. They're just like a neon red.
Oh, the way it moved, and maybe it was just the glare off the plastic.
Now, we have to. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the little strappy thing here. Get our scissor. That clipped. All right. So, and he just easily pops out of the box like that. So it's cool. So you can kind of see that he's wearing a mask. You can actually see the little kid's hair here. I'll show him. And then obviously, yes, the product camera. You can see he's a little kid, but then you turn around and you can see there's an actual kid wearing a mask. And the mask does not come off, even though it's interesting because it looks like he does have a strap in his head. So I'll let you take a look at that.
Again, NECA with the details, man.
Yeah. And then he comes with a little Saw trick-or-treat bag. It's got a little Billy on it.
His costume is like that, like faux leather feel, like Halloween costumes, like costumes from a bag.
Yeah.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And this one is a little African American kid. They do that's the cool thing about these two is they are diverse. So like I know my friend Jay, was funny. He was saying like I really want the Frankenstein one, but I'm a boy and there was a girl, whatever. So he was like so he couldn't relate to it too well, but he was still excited that they made one. So I know he's gonna get that one. So
I'm gonna go ahead and start on this one since we've got to use our scissor and everything.
Yep.
Well, Are we
I
kidding
know.
about the box?
If something happens to it, or I can open if you want. Like
This is a little hard.
it was a little bit more difficult. I had to really put my hand up there to get it.
It's like tearing the box here. Maybe there we
There you
go.
go.
I didn't mean to tear that. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Sorry. Gasp, all you collectors, gasp.
Here, I'll help you with the. So pull the. Oh, okay.
So there's the box. The box for the Leatherface, by the way, looks a little bit different. It's more of like the sunset looking.
Yep. So here, I cut for you if you want to take them out.
Sure. So this looks like, obviously a little boy.
Yep.
And it's a solid piece of his costume, and again, it's kind of like that faux leather look.
Yep.
So it is definitely a little boy
cameras too.
holding it. I'm showing the other cameras too, so you all can see. And then he has his little bag. It says "Have a Halloween Massacre." Pretty cute. Pretty cute.
Yeah, they're almost like little dolls. This, they're like I said, they're pretty good with diversity. He doesn't quite look like a white kid per se. I'd say he might be
maybe Latino.
Yeah, it kind of looks like he might be like with the hair and everything. But again,
Yeah.
showing the product camera, he's got the hair.
Which Texas.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can say that when I went to Texas, like really South Texas, the Mexican food that I had there was definitely a lot different than it was here.
Mhm.
Better. It was so much more natural. And
my friend Molly, who's from New Mexico, she brings back like bags of the green chilies because they're just not the same as what you can get up here in the more northern states.
Yeah.
But those are fun.
Yeah. So I just need to adjust his shoe. Now it's interesting because he's wearing white shoes. Like they almost look like jazz shoes. So there's that. And finally, our last Ben Cooper figure, which will transition into everything else we're opening, is I had to grab the Art the Clown Ben Cooper figure. I thought he was kind of adorable. Mm-hmm. As you can see in the box, he's got like little black and white pants. Like each sleeve is a different color as far as the arms as well as the pants. Not jeans necessarily, but the pants. Show our little product camera here.
Now this may be, as you're opening this may be a asinine question. We're a horror podcast. We love horror, but a lot of kids dressed up as other things for Halloween. Do they have other like princess or?
So they they're kind of not really princess. They do, like I said, they have DC ones. Like they've got Wonder Woman and Superman and Joker and Batman. Like they made kind of like the retro versions of those, like like the Super Friends or whatnot. Yeah. And then also they just announced at the New York Comic Con, like the NECA booth, they had the Ninja Turtle ones. So they had 4 Ninja Turtles, they had Shredder, and then they had Bebop and Rocksteady, which I thought was neat.
I can almost see this getting like to maybe not to the level of the pop vinyl.
It's funny that
but it could, because you've got a lot of fans that dressed up as different things and they could really end up making like a girl version, a boy version, different races, so that you could choose one. Heck, you could even figure it out like the way that the Lego men are, where at some point you could customize. Yeah. That'd be so cool to do.
Yeah. Well, and that's funny that you say that, because one of my best friends, I put this in my group chat the other day, and he said, wow, so those must be the new Funko Pops, huh? So I thought that was funny that he brought that up.
Yeah.
So this one, yeah, you can tell this is a white kid. He definitely has like the brown hair, like a white kid, like
lighter brown.
Yeah, lighter brown. So I really like this. This is so cute. Like I said, it's got, as you can see, it's got like the mixture of the black and the white on the sleeves and on the pant legs.
I could also see Spirit Halloween doing like one of like a kid at Spirit Halloween.
Yeah.
Like,
now
those are fun.
Here's the one thing I don't like about this figurine though, and it's just a little pick. but I don't like that they put the trademark stuff onto the paint leg in the back so obvious. It's like,
I didn't even notice on mine.
yeah, it's very well. That's the problem. Like, I don't think you would have necessarily in yours. It's like white on black. I think they should put it
on
on
that
the
particular
actual
figure.
because you can take this outfit off. It looks like, or at least it makes it look like you can. Maybe you can't actually. I think it's part of the effect because it's got like a little Velcro piece, but it's not actually stuck to anything.
I think he's got little. When you just turned it, he does have little like
Feet pegs.
feet pegs.
Well,
so
NECA,
you could help stand that up better.
right? And well, NECA, so they've got their own like you can buy their figurine stands. You can get them at Target and thing.
You should show the bag. The bag is cool too.
Oh yeah, the bag is cool. Now, just so you guys know, these retail at about $20. They're about $20 and change, depending on where you go. So yeah, you can see there's a Terrifier bag. It's literally the logo Terrifier, and it's split, and it's got some blood on it. So that's really neat. So this will probably go. I'm not gonna put all these kids together. I don't think this might actually go. I might put this on the shelf with all the other Terrifier stuff. But I like how he's got blood on his face. It's really kind of neat. So that's cute. We'll stick him right there just for. And he's actually wearing the same shoes as Leatherface, so I really think they should have done like boots or something on Leatherface.
Yeah, like brown boots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been better. Well, this transitions us into our Trick or Treat Studios figures. Katie, I'm gonna let you go ahead and open one. Now, folks, I don't want you to think I'm mansplaining to my wife here. I'm not. I'm a little bit more experienced with opening figures, and especially these.
Give credit where credit is due. He knows what mansplaining is.
Yes. What I would do, honey, is I would maybe peel the corner there and kind of slide your finger down and then pull that off, just so you don't spill, like you don't want to lose any accessories just in case. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, before I completely do that, this is what this looks like in package.
Yep.
And this is, at first I thought this was his trash bag.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's the like flamethrower flame.
Yeah. The trash bag they've actually put on the original figure here, and you can actually open the trash bag up, and I think I've got his gun in there. I've got some other stuff that it comes with. Yep.
You can open that?
Yep.
Huh, interesting.
Yep.
Okay. I was just gonna open it up like this so that it wouldn't.
That's also a smart way to do it.
Do we care about the
No,
back?
we don't care about the boxes on these.
There we go. Stick my finger in it. So we've got.
Now, I will say this right off the jump. I already have a little bit of a frustration with this particular figure.
Okay. Well, he does have. We'll need the scissors again because he's scissored in there. Or not scissored.
Strapped in.
Strapped in.
Yep.
So with this figure, we've got art with the Daisy sunglasses.
Yep.
Pretty fun.
Yep.
Let you
show the camera there. It's obviously a standard art. Now, here's my frustration with this figure. I wish they would have gave him the wow face and done the straight up hands because you could recreate the movie, like, put the hands up like
That's
that.
actually got some heft to it.
Is it? Oh, it's a flamethrower? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that does. Now, folks, just so you know, like he comes with this little flamethrower here. I'm going to show the camera here. Product camera. That's what he looks like. You twist and turn. Now, what I'll say is this little flamethrower here has weight.
Yeah.
So if you're going to I'm not going to display him with this. I'm going to put the horn in his hand, I think. But if you display it with this, it's just going to go whoop.
Yeah.
So
the weight is all on this like end here where it looks, like the end of the flame.
Yep.
So if you're going to display it, don't expect it to be up like this.
Yeah.
It's going to be the way that it is in the package.
Yeah.
So with that, here's the little horn.
Yep.
And then while he's doing that, it also comes with, if you have seen Terrifier 2, the epic scene, he has a jug of bleach and a little mini salt shaker. Both of which have the ability, they've got little handles. I don't know how well you can see it with, it's teeny tiny little handles so you can put them in his hands. But if you know that scene, you know.
So this is another frustrating thing about this figure. It's cool. I like it. Don't get me wrong. Trick or Treat Studios, don't hate me. I do love this figure a lot. But the only thing, and maybe it's just the way I'm doing it, but I wish you could kind of see. The thing is, there's not a lot of the problem is there's not a lot of articulation, so you can't twist the arm a little bit or very much. So it's kind of hard to kind of point the horn out like it would normally be in his like he does this and it honk honk. Like you can't really. You have to hold it up like that. So what was the other thing? It was the salt and okay.
The salt shaker and the bleach. And the bleach jug, that handle, it has the ability, and there is a handle on the salt shaker, but it is pretty small.
Yeah. All right, so we'll put him up
So there's
here.
that one. I agree with you. I think that if you're gonna do the daisy head like that, that it should be the like
Yeah, or yeah, with like
with
the
the
hands up like this. Yeah.
yeah.
But again, still a cool figure. It's still cool to have one with the oh yep, here's the torch.
And once you
Probably what I'll do is I'll put those just over by the figurines when we display them. But so the next one we're going to show you, this was a really neat one. It is the Little Pale Girl, played by Amelie Kincaid. Really great actress for this role. No speaking lines. Product camera.
I like that there is some diversity with these figures where it's not just all art. We all love art. I'm not saying anything against that, but there's a lot of redundancy, I feel like.
Yeah.
And so, like, when we were doing the mystery boxes in a previous video, I was saying, if we could get like the Sienna or something, which I know that this is coming up.
Yeah.
I'm just saying with this line, they're in the same line, they're in the same collection, they look similar, but it's not just all art and different poses. I think that it's good to have the other characters too.
Yep. So we got the class part of it off.
It's like surgery here.
Now,
Be the surgeon's assistant. Shout out to Alex. We love you.
so she comes, here she is out of the box.
Okay, already out the gate. Great. She looks way older.
She does a little bit in the face, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
The paint job or the molding on that, it definitely looks more like a teenager than
yeah.
the little girl from.
Yeah. So now, this is really cool. It comes with her dead possum that you see in the film. Now this, yep,
Mhm.
there's the bloody stuff on there.
I will say this too, and I know you're getting to this. That one of the next ones in here, it kind of is frustrating that it's sold with her.
Yeah. Wait, what?
She's not in the cafe
Oh, yeah.
and in the commercial for the Art Krispies and everything, but her figure comes with the box of cereal.
It does. And I think that they do that because they probably just didn't have a lot of room to put the accessory for somebody else. So,
Right.
but yeah, this is pretty neat. It does come with like a little tiny Art Krispies box.
Yeah.
Now we have a replica of a full-size box. I got it at a con last year. Got it Days of the Dead. So, and then it comes with a little baby. Do you remember her having a baby doll?
If she did, it was in a very brief moment of time. I'm wondering if was she holding one when we first met her at the laundry mat?
She may have been.
I would have to rewatch and specifically look really hard for the baby doll.
We are diehard Terrifier fans and have seen the movie several times.
We have, but for some reason, again, if she did, it wasn't like the possum where it was like
Prominent.
active in the scene.
Yeah.
She may have been just holding it at some
I'm
point.
sure Terrifier fans are screaming at us through the screen.
Put it in the comments.
Yeah. Katie, why don't you go ahead and show us the next Art the Clown figure?
I forgot we were going back and forth.
Yeah.
Yes. Art the Clown. This is Eye Poppin'.
Yep.
Eye Poppin'. So this is what it looks like in.
It's the bloody version of Art the Clown.
There.
Now, what accessories come with him?
You ask a great question. It looks like we've got like a sawed-off shotgun.
Yep.
The meat tenderizer, the meat cleaver, and I don't know what you would call
That's
that.
the club. That's the thing I was telling you about that I wanted.
Doesn't that have a specific name where it's got the spiky stuff at the end?
I don't know. I can't remember, but
Mace,
something like that. He makes it out of forks and such.
Yes.
Which they do have at. They made the full size rubber one at Spirit Halloween, which I will say, I feel like, and again, I would never do this to somebody, but you could probably beat someone to death with that rubber version they have at Spirit. It was very heavy.
Very, yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm not going to scrape the paint. I just see where there's an easier right there. Oh my goodness.
Now, I know some collectors like to leave stuff in boxes. Totally respect that. Totally get it. Me, I like to open my stuff. I am a true 90s kid who opened up his stuff.
I like this one a lot.
Okay.
The reason I like this one better than the other two that we've done so far is the paint job.
Yeah.
The paint job is really good. And decent weight to him.
Yeah.
He's got a good weight to him.
Yeah. So there he is out of box, the bloody art. Now, the coolest thing I think about this, aside from what Katie just said about the weight, is the back. It's like his brain is popping out of it, which is really neat. So show the cameras there.
Is that with spoilers if you haven't seen it? Is that from the first movie where they shoot him?
Yeah, because it also comes with that club from the first one. I think he had that in the first and not the second.
I'm going to go ahead and hand that to you. The meat cleaver's being a little annoying to get out.
So this is that club I was telling you about, or the mace, whatever Katie's talking about. It's got forks, little forks and knives in it.
There's a name to it, guys. If you remember what it is, there's a name to that. I realize he hand makes it in the movie with the forks and such, but there's where it's like a club with like the metal spikes at the end.
Yeah. Now, scale-wise, I kind of feel like the club's a little small. Like, I feel like it was a little bit bigger in the movie. But it's still not bad. It looks cool on the shelf.
I don't know if this will work, but here are the weapons that are there. If you can.
Oh, yeah. So it's a cleaver.
Yeah, they're small.
Little hammer and, yeah.
It's the meat tenderizing hammer.
Yep. So you got a little tiny shotgun, like a sawed-off shotgun, like, and they do that, and then it's kind of hard to see, but yeah.
I'm trying to remember, did he use a sawed-off?
I think so. I know he had a pistol, which the pistol came with the other one. I just dropped the cleaver.
Ruh-roh, Shaggy, ruh-roh. I see it.
We'll grab it later. That there. Now, I actually, I told you guys we're going to do 8 of these standy thingies up here. I am having my buddy print me out an extra one so I can have one of these over on the Terrifier shelf, because we're getting a lot of Terrifier merch over there with the Funkos and such. All right, and then so our last Trick or Treat Studios figure from the Terrifier 2 line is none other than the hero herself, the final girl herself, Sienna, played by Lauren Lavara, very talented actress. Her new movie, The Fetus, I just noticed, is out now on streaming. May have been already, but
once again, though, the face is not the same.
It's not, and this is the lower end figurines. Like, I'm not trying to say that Trick or Treat Studios doesn't have quality, but it's definitely like the, it's the. I think the theme of it is supposed to be kind of like the quote unquote kids line. You know what I mean? Like, it's not for kids, but, like you get like a Superman movie that comes out, right? And they've got like the adult collector line and then like the kid line.
Yeah.
I think
it's the line that you don't mind if your kids play with it. Like, they mess it up because it's already messed.
Well, not only that, but like, they just don't put as much detail in it, but it's still something, kind of like the Star Wars, like 3-inch figures, like those aren't supposed to be detailed, but, like these are just kind of really neat as far as, just to have something. So, all right.
I am, like I have said multiple times, I'm not a collector. I don't know these lines. I don't know these companies, but I do just have little things where it's kind of like, if you are going to make a product that is a character, make it look like the character.
Yep.
Kind of like in our last review with the pop of Billy, to me was not close enough to Billy.
Yeah.
So, and I'm excited that they are representing someone other than just art.
Yep.
That's amazing. But her face just doesn't do it for me.
So, and the wings are a little bit small. Well, no, they're about proportion to the.
So those are most definitely the second set of wings, because a bigger set of wings that she made.
Yeah. But again, it is really cool to have a Sienna figure on the shelf along with these. You don't get as many accessories with this one, but you get the important ones. And that obviously is her sword that you see in the film. Third one, obviously, it's used to fight the Art the Clown and the Witch, played by Sam Scafidi. So I'm going to stick the sword in her hand here.
She only comes with 2 accessories.
Yep, she comes with less. Actually, this is supposed to go over here. Maybe.
Men. I'm just kidding.
Well, it's interesting. So, like, this hand is a little bit loose for the sword, but then
tighten your grip, Sienna.
Yes. Well, but then the other side is like a little bit too tight. So I got to open her hand up a little bit. There we go. So
I wonder if the other hand is supposed to hold the head somehow.
yeah. So the other accessory comes with is a severed Art the Clown head, and it doesn't look like there's a spot for you to hold it, but it's still got Art's remnants in there. Yeah, she can't really hold it, but we'll set that right there next to all the other stuff, and I'll go first on the NECAs.
Hell,
The Bloody Bird. I'm letting you go last.
well, I guess I get to look at this and not show it to anybody.
All right. So go ahead and set that over there. I'll open this one first. All right, so we've got all the Trick or Treat Studios figures set up now, but we're not done yet, folks, because we got to get into the ones we've been waiting for.
Because it's Brandon, and there's always more.
Of course. We have the NECA, the original, the first Art the Clown NECA figure, one that we've all been waiting for as NECA collectors. There in all its glory. Obviously, the back, there's some really cool, quote-unquote, art, if you will. No pun intended.
Art.
So let's crack open the box, take a look. Now, we've got many face options here, which is pretty awesome. You got a surprised face. You got a mad face. I think you got a sad face on this one.
He has a baby doll.
Yeah, yep, that's the baby doll from. See, they're a little bit more accurate with their stuff. So,
the baby doll is the tenant.
Yep.
The crazy tenant. But it didn't look like that, did it?
No, it didn't. So I think they just got that.
And of course, it would have nothing to do with the pale little girl because that was in the second one.
Right.
Whereas the tenant one was in the first one.
All right. So right off the jump, when opening it from the bottom, he comes with
Confusion.
a trash bag.
Oh.
So we're going to crack this open because now normally I don't take out all the accessories with a NECA figure. I will take out what I want to display it with and then keep the rest in the box. But for Art, we might actually be able to tuck some of the stuff in the trash bag, which is neat. So we're going to open the trash bag here. Come on. Okay. All right. So, oh yeah, this is the trash bag. Oh, there's something in there too.
I wonder if it's something so you can flip it down to flatten it.
But it's interesting because it's literally tied shut.
So you can't put anything in it.
Well, you might be able to. I'm planning to. Here, I'll let you open that while I open the rest of the figure. All right, so with NECA figures, you've got to be really careful because, and I'll show you this too, hon, they've got like an outer layer, and things fall off of this really fast. So right out of the box, you got plenty of mask options, plenty of hand options, plenty of weapons. I mean, this thing is crazy with weapons. All right, so she's got the trash bag open now. That's a pretty decently big trash bag. You could fit a lot of his stuff in here, which I think I'm going to.
I'm going to hold it like this, so then when you're done, you can just plop it into the bag.
Good idea. So,
and there is a little cardboard or something, and put it at the bottom.
So, they really thought out the detail in that. Okay. So, like I said, we got to be kind of careful here. Now, thankfully, Art didn't come tethered down like he usually does, like the rest of the figures do. All right, so here he is out of the box. Yeah, in all of his glory. That's pretty awesome. Now, get the full 360 view here. Obviously, you can see it's pretty screen accurate. David Howard Thornton plays him. I'm sure he's pretty excited to have this. Now, what's cool, too, it looks like you can even adjust that. Normally, NECA has interchangeable heads, but they've moved to doing like where you can take the face off. It's like you can literally take the face off and put a different expressed face. But I like this face, so I'm going to leave this face on. Do that. And so, here, oops, I don't know why I put them back in there. Put them off the side while we look at his accessories. So, we have the crazy mace that he whips Sienna with, which is weird because it's not the second one, but that's okay. Show that. Yeah, we'll Yeah, we'll do that. I think I'm going to display him with the saw here. So we'll take out everything else to the saw last. So he has a little cleaver. Tiny old cleaver. That in the trash bag. He has a little hammer. Tiny more hammer. This is like a little hatchet, like a screw, like an industrial hatchet, like one that you would use at like a. Comes with like this crazy big knife.
Machete.
Well, I guess it is a machete. It's a little smaller than a standard size machete. Smaller than like Jason's machetes.
Well, we can't all measure up to Jason's machete.
Good point. And we've got your standard kitchen knife. We have, looks like another small cleaver. Little tiny cleaver. Leave it a beaver cleaver.
Do any of these come with mashed potatoes?
Aha! They could. Little hatchet. Another little hatchet. Tiny hatchet.
But no, like seriously, do they don't come with a mashed potatoes thing?
Not yet.
Ah.
I think what I'll do is maybe I'll leave the faces in there, and then the baby. No, he's got some more weapons, so we'll take out all the weapons first. He's got a drill. Do you remember him drilling something? Tiny old drill.
Offhand, no, but
More crap in the bag, I guess.
yeah. I think in the second one he opens up and he's got like rusted all different things in the bag that like he's not necessarily used, at least not yet.
I'll be honest, this is making me want to watch the movies, which we probably will this fall.
Guess what we watched last night?
Well, again, we watched Black Phone, of course. After our review of The Mask. Well, now this pistol, like obviously he does use it, shoots Victoria's sister. Got like I don't even know what the heck this thing is. It's like a screwdriver, but not.
It's
like really tiny.
it looks like a turkey baster, but it's not. It's the metal. Again, correct us in the comments. You want to.
Well, he shared his last
The-
one.
The baby that the tenant in the first one is holding, isn't it Emily?
Something like
She
that.
calls her Emily.
It comes with like a little medical thing.
A lot of little ones.
Okay, so here's where I will warn you folks. It comes with a very small accessory of a scalpel. I thought I lost it. It's really tiny, so you got to be careful when you open these. Really tiny scalpel. I don't even know if his figure can hold it. It's just something to put in the bag. It's that small. And then finally, we'll put the baby in there too. Why not? Got Puya's character's baby. I can't remember her name in the show or the movie, but her name's Puya. That in there. And finally, we will display him with the trash bag and his saw. So I will put the saw in his. Oh, so here's another thing too. Now NECA, they always kind of have the flat hands, if you will, or as they kind of sometimes start out with these. So nope, not yet. Don't do that. Actually, yeah, you're good. Sorry.
Director, figure it out.
Let it close. So probably have it hanging like that, but there you go. It's looking like art. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty neat. And wow, he's really got the big clown face. I just realized this.
I noticed that when you were showing it to the camera
Yeah.
earlier, that he's got the clown.
I'm going to show a
shoes.
funny angle, but you can just see how big the feet are. Definitely the big clown feet. Obviously, NECA doesn't, they like to get things screen accurate.
Alrighty. So that was the first NECA.
Yes.
But we have a second NECA here.
Yes.
This one is with the parentheses blood soap.
Yes. So this is the bloody version that they put out. This was a Walmart exclusive. Like I said, this came out fairly fast, like within
Yeah.
like 2 weeks of receiving. So
I think the back looks pretty sick.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
But here is what it looks like while in box still. The inside artwork. The inside artwork of art. Fun fact, we have a black and white cat that we named Artemis, not after Art the Clown, Artemis, but we call him Artie Birdie.
Yep.
Let's do that. I'm going to hand you. You want that or here? I'll put it over here. I got my room over here on that side. So this is what it looks like still in.
You want me to go ahead with this?
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't trust my dexterity at the moment.
Yep.
So
looking at all of this is actually the same accessories almost as the other one.
I was going to say, I saw that the baby was the same, but they're bloodied.
Yeah, everything's bloody.
Yeah.
There is a burnt out human head on this one.
Did this come with the trash bag?
Yes,
it did. Okay.
Yep. So we will. Yeah, let me see here. I think for this one,
maybe just take only him out.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him out. I'm gonna take the whip thingy out.
Okay.
So,
do you want the trash bag too, or no?
let's
leave the trash bag as a backup.
We'll leave the trash bag in there.
That's one of the cool things about NECA. Brandon talked about this a little bit earlier, but the way that it is, you have multiple different facial expressions, hand levels of grip, so to what you want to pose with, So what Brandon likes to do is make the pose that he wants and then save the rest.
Yes.
Still in the box there. Highly recommend you do the same because these pieces are tiny.
Yeah. What you didn't see on camera, which we're gonna edit out here. We did edit out, but
for the blooper reel.
Yeah. Some of these figures took a tumble. That's why you don't see the Ben Cooper ones currently in line with them. Just a little bit too annoying. So I'm gonna let you hold that.
I think that every collector / anyone who has had a figure like this understands the pain.
Yep. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to, here's how he looks, all bloodied, soaked, pre-blooded. What I'm going to do, here, I'll show the camera here.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give him the angry eyes, if you will.
The middle one?
Yeah, I'm going to do the middle face.
I wrecked the middle one, too.
You can take the face off. I'm going to give him the angry face. But yeah, I think for this guy, I think for this version, I'm just going to leave the accessories in here and not worry about the garbage bag.
The only thing that I think is different, because you've got the little weapons and everything, is there's a bloodied brain.
There's a brain, and then it's the burnt out head from the film.
Would they make like the jack-o'-lantern of the head?
Yeah, you get the little jack-o'-lantern head. That's a different accessory.
Little, obviously, with more of the paintwork of the blood soaked,
Yep.
But a little bit more gruesome of accessories here. But only the weapons are the exact same, except for they're painted with some of the blood.
You get a tiny little brain.
Too. So,
but I'm going to leave these in package on this one.
Yes.
I like the idea of getting all the stuff out and putting it in a trash bag for the standard figure. But for this one, and I save all the boxes anyway, I am going to replace the face. I'm going to give him the whip because he's bloody. I may even give him the pistol. But we're going to take this. And we're going to put the bloody face on him. And the mean face. So I gave him, like I said, his angry eyes, if you hear from Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2 fans, anybody? Gave him the angry face there. Still bloodied. So we're going to give him, first of all, we need to give him new hands because he's going to be holding a different accessory. So I am going to put a tighter hand in here. Wrong hand.
If you also have collected or have any NECA figure, put in the comments what NECA figures you have and maybe which ones you want to have or what you like about them. I would love to hear more about it. Again, I'm not a collector. I don't know what series is what or whatever, but I know the name NECA and I know their attention to detail is amazing.
Yeah. So I'm going to give him a trigger hand on the right for the gun. And I'm just going to give him the tight hand on the left for the whip.
Does his trigger hand have trigger finger?
He has trigger finger.
That was a diabetic joke.
I know, and I'm diabetic.
My mom had trigger, so I'm allowed to joke about it.
I have like trigger thumb. It does this sometimes, but that's my arthritis.
Yeah.
All right.
Could be trigger thumb. Could be. Basically, if you didn't know, it's when like your joints and your fingers kind of lock down. And you cannot open them up very easily.
It's not fun.
No, very painful. She had to have a couple of different surgeries with her hand with that. Very different than carpal tunnel, if you're thinking that. Side note. Maybe I need to have like a Katie side note podcast. Since you have the Let's Be Real, though.
Yes. Feel free to watch my other show, Let's Be Real, though.
Would you edit a Katie's side note podcast for me?
Maybe.
Because I can't edit for anything.
I could teach you how to edit. It's pretty easy.
If you're on our TikTok, you will agree that I can't edit for nothing.
I disagree. I taught you how to edit with just the iPhone app or the iMovie app, and you did pretty good.
Yeah, I try. I do. I definitely try. I get a little frustrated because, again, dexterity with my fingers since my surgery, it's better, but not best. And trying to move little sliders and all that. If you've created content, you know what I mean. It's different than doing it with like a mouse on a computer. But
so,
are you done with this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Be careful though, because the little accessories.
I'm putting this back on top.
Yep.
And then I'm going to put it back in the box.
So here's how I'm going to display it. So got the bloody art with the pistol and the whip, the homemade whip here. I've got him with this crazy face. So we've got that, and that's how you do that. So I'm going to attempt to put them with the others. Hopefully we don't have another tumble. Just try to add these back in here.
One thing I will say too about NECA is if you never wanted to unbox them, I think that they have a really cool display with the inside artwork on every single NECA I've seen. So again, I'm not big into the collecting. Sometimes I don't get it, and I try to be as respectful as I can be about it. But I understand the NECA side of things because they make it for collectors.
Yeah.
It's not it's not the same as necessarily the pops that where all of the boxes are all these like same white boxes, same font, yada yada. They really go out of their way for the character, the movie, the TV show,
and for the fan,
and for the collector to appreciate what that is.
Yeah.
And so if you wanted to keep it in the box, you obviously still can have it displayed open. You can have it still displayed closed.
I've seen a lot of people do it kind of like a DVD where they'll put it on the side and they'll put the figure up like this.
Yeah.
Behind it. So that's really neat how they do that.
That's a cool idea too.
Yeah.
So. I do 100% believe that NECA has the collector in mind.
Yeah. I agree. Well, there you have it, guys. That's our new Terrifier merch. Again, I put the little Ben Cooper guy back up here. They were kind of falling down, so I took them down. But we got our 2 NECA figures and our Trick or Treat Studios figures here. Obviously, that's the old one. We've got the new one surrounding him. So let us know what you guys think. Are you collecting these? Are you looking at getting these? Hopefully, we've kind of persuaded you either way. If it's not something you're interested in, that's fine. If you are interested, hopefully we've steered you more toward the right direction.
Which one is your favorite? If you had to pick a favorite.
I really, just to be honest with you, and it's funny, I'm not really crazy about bloody figures. I got to say, I really like how the weapons are bloody with that bloody figure. So I've got to go with the bloody one, but I also really appreciate the detail they put in the Ben Cooper Terrifier figure as well.
That's funny that you say that because I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
I thought exactly the same thing. Some of the other things that I've seen like bloodied, it's meant to be bloody and you understand, but you can tell it's just a, paint. It doesn't look like blood. It looks like you paint.
Right.
But I really like this bloody splatter. I think he's my number 1.
Yeah.
And a close number 2. When I opened that and saw kind of the glossiness and it's a better detail in my opinion.
I do wish that the club had come with the NECA figure. That's the one regret.
Yeah.
And maybe I know that there's a Santa art coming out. Like NECA put up at both San Diego Comic-Con and New York Comic-Con this year that they've got a little pale girl done for NECA. Mm-hmm. They also have Santa art. So I really hope the Santa art comes with the club. That's a really cool accessory to have. Obviously, they made it for your costumes this year at Spirit Halloween. So really fun product that we've got here going. So Katie, where can they find us? We're on socials.
Yeah, so I control our TikTok. So check me out on there. Sometimes I go live and we talk about horror stuff.
Couple that slays together, right?
Yep, couple that slays together. Sometimes we just talk about everyday life and jam out to some good music. So check me out on TikTok. We are also, obviously, you can listen to us on Spotify. You won't have the full experience of seeing the product that we're talking about, or like the video stills and things like that Brandon puts in for our usual reviews. But we are on anywhere that you find a podcast.
Yep.
Instagram, Facebook. We've got a Facebook group and a Facebook page. So check us out. Obviously, we also have our Gmail here listed. Any, topic that that's in the world of horror that you would like to see us discuss or review, feel free to comment it here or give us an email.
Yeah. And just so I don't forget, the NECA, the Trick or Treat Studios figures, the smaller ones, they retail for about $20, give or take some tax, as well as the Ben Cooper figures. And then your NECA figures, they usually run anywhere between $34.99 to $37.99, depending on where you buy your stuff. I know FYE, they're insanely overpriced. They're $49.99, so I don't know why they put so much profit margin on that. But FYE is doing a lot more with horror. If you go to horror, if you still have an FYE in your area, the whole back wall at ours down in Caston, Indianapolis area, it's literally like they have horror spelled out with big block letters. So I think that's really neat, but I think they're just a little overpriced.
Well, and also always keep in mind, the economy is the economy right now.
Yep.
Everyone, I think, from higher level to lower level, we're all pinching our pennies. There are a lot of local wonderful places. We've talked about Toy Pit, Kokomo Toys here.
Yep.
Wherever you're at, I highly recommend looking up a local and seeing if there's anything that does like buy sell trade.
Yeah.
Because that's worked out for us several times where, tastes change, or the next thing that fandom, you could bring in some items and trade for some credit and help with some cost on things. It does help.
Yep.
And it also helps with the, smaller mom and pop areas that offer that versus, your bigger chains and things like that. So there's always another option. But yeah, put in the comments, maybe you have one in your local area that you'd love to share and shout out. For us, Toy Pit and Kokomo Toys are our two go-tos.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's it for another unboxing video from the Couple That Slays Together. I am Brandon.
I'm Katie. And remember, enjoy your horror.
We're the couple that slays together.